Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Good old Wednesday. The day before tax day. Mm-mm-mm. Man, I spent way more time than I wanted to yesterday looking and looking and looking to see if there's anything I might have missed as far as the deduction. And guess I'll go ahead and wrap them up, send them their money, and all that stuff today. That way I don't have to fool with it tomorrow. Because tomorrow, I might go ahead and put my stuff in the ground tomorrow. I got my had my stuff on my little groundworks cart, been pulling it out there, letting the plants harden off, and they're doing really well. Yesterday I pulled them out there, and a big gust of wind came, and one of the tomato plants blew over. The cup didn't fall over, but it just blew the stem all the way over. And I've always heard the people on YouTube University say, if that happens, don't try to prop them back up, just leave them alone, and they'll pop back up. So I didn't bother. I pulled the thing back in the garage last night, went out there this morning. Sure enough, that thing stood right back up. So all is well. And it wouldn't have mattered if I'd lost that one because Lord knows I got way too many of them anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these. But yeah, life is good here on Hump Day. Let's see who we got hanging out with us today. Not for mine, Troy. Mine's my business stuff. That's only for the individual folks in the married filing jointlies and all that stuff. All estimated taxes and stuff, if you're self-employed, still has to be by tomorrow. Let's see. We got Paul Stewart in the house. Good morning, Paul. How you doing? Larry Gaunt says, good morning, everyone. Rain in the forecast for today, but good for my maters. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I think we've got like about a 20% chance. The lady that does the morning forecast, she was, she's telling us about the rain, but she didn't seem too excited about it. She said, don't be surprised if it skips you because it's just going to be kind of here and there. So I may not get anything at all, which is okay. Troy Pritchard's here. Good morning, Troy. Marcello Balone series says, good morning, Dave, and all fellow CNC woodworkers. Yeah, all right. Jesse's here from JJ Woodshop. Morning on the second day of pouring rain. All right. Let's see here. Earl says, morning, everyone. Had 4 doctor's appointments yesterday, and because I lost 48 pounds in 3 months, they admitted me to put a feeding tube in today. 48 pounds in 3 months. That's 16 pounds a month. I guess that probably is pretty quick weight loss, I would say. There's probably a lot of people that would like to lose that much weight in a month, but see, Kevin Els is here. Good morning, Kevin. David Burnett. Good morning, sir. Gary Hammett. Good morning to you. Mike Reynolds. Darren Birds. Morning, everyone. Happy Hump Day. Yeah. Man, I wonder if it's working on Facebook. We don't have any Facebookers in here. I don't see. Oh, it says we got one. Maybe somebody's just lurking. Yeah. George says, late to class, watching sailplane over the Rockies. Good morning, George. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have any Facebookers popping in here. According to this, okay, now it says there's 2. Maybe it was slow getting started. You know how Facebook is. Facebook isn't always Yeah, it's live over there. Okay, there we go. There's Janet. How you doing this morning, Janet? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well in good old Indiana. Darren says not working. Couldn't find it on Facebook. Okay, it's always on my timeline. Yeah, here they all come. Here they come. There's Bill Hoffman says, good morning, Mr. Dave. All well in Southwest Indiana. Beautiful day here. Janet says, I was slow getting started. Need some coffee, Janet. Gotta have a coffee. Starter fluid, whatever they call it. Brian Gidney in the house this morning. How you doing, Brian? Haven't seen you in here in a while. George says hit the like button. Yeah, you can surely do that if you want to. Doesn't hurt anything. Doesn't cost a thing. You can subscribe to if you want to. I mean, that doesn't cost anything either, but it doesn't really matter. I did get another subscriber the other day. Look at me. I'm up to a whopping 119. Yikes. Wow, that's fantastic. Janet says she's working on caffeinating as we speak. Yeah, I'm on my second one. We had to do our usual scheduled routine. Where is old Joe? He's laying out there in the hallway. We are so predictable, which is just a nice way of saying boring. We get up, I let him out, put the coffee pot on, let him back in, give him a treat, make my sausage biscuits and a cup of coffee, sit there and watch the weather. Then I get up and take a shower, go get dressed, and we go out to the mailbox, put stuff in the mailbox. Jack loves going to the mailbox. That's his highlight of the day. And today was extra special because it was trash day, so Jack got to bark at the trash guy. Pretty exciting stuff around here for sure. There's my favorite solar man right there. Good morning, Ryan. George says, have the gorgeous day, clear sky, unlimited visibility. Just want to fly in Southeast Michigan. Yeah. Jack and I, we finished all our little chores, and then I said, well, let's go set out on the bench, and went out there, and it was probably about, 5 or 5:30. And I got sitting out there, and I'm thinking, holy, it's hot sitting here. And the day before, it was just so nice breeze and everything. And sure enough, I looked at my phone. It said like 85 or 86. And then I found out later that we tied the record for the high that yesterday. I think it was like 86. And I'm thinking, that's getting a little too warm this early. I don't like that. I like having a spring. But then we sat out there for maybe, half hour, 45 minutes or so, come back in, and then went back out there around 7, and it was much cooler. Not really much of a breeze, but it was a whole lot cooler. So Janet says 100 days to the 2020 Olympics. And Brian's saying 2020. And they're not going to change. I guess they'll still call it the 2020 Olympics because that'll screw up that every 4-year thing from now on. But I really, the Olympics to me, now maybe it's different with you guys, but the Olympics used to kind of mean something. They were pretty important, and it was always fun to watch and all that. But now, like most things, it's just not the same. They let used to back in the day, it was all amateur people. Now they let professional people in. Um, the basketball thing's a joke. The dream team and all that stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, if they were holding the Olympics at this football field right next to me, I wouldn't even watch them. Wouldn't even bother. So it's all just for show now, I think. As is a lot of things. Man, I saw. I've been telling you about this YouTube live stream that I've been watching that I really enjoy. It's called Row by Row, and it's a gardening thing. I told you it's father and son thing, and it were just really enjoyable to watch, and they're very knowledgeable. And of course, being in South Georgia, uh, it a lot of the stuff they say directly relates to what I'm doing here, except might be a week or two later here because I'm farther north than they are right there. But anyway, just really enjoyed that show, and then found out that the son decided to leave the company. He's gone off and started he already had one separate YouTube channel about his pop-up camper. Him and his wife have a pop-up camper, one of the things where you fold it out like a tent. So they go around different parks and things and do that. So I think that channel was called Pop-Up Life. Well, now he's, like I said, he's quit the Hoss Tools company and gone and opened up another channel that's going to be like a homesteading channel. And so I was looking at the comments on the Row by Row Facebook group, and it's just kind of disappointing to me. I mean, you can go do what you want to do, but I saw it yesterday, and then I checked out his new channel, his homesteading, grow your own food type channel, and watched it. But it's just, as I've been watching these things, to me, YouTube is really getting saturated with homesteading channels, because that's the thing now. That's the thing, sustainable living and being out and growing your own food and raising your own cattle and sheep and goats and pigs and chickens and all this stuff. And I don't know, just a little disappointed because I really enjoyed it. And I guess the Thursday live stream is going to continue. It'll just be Greg, which is the dad. And I don't know if he's going to have Mrs. Hoss with him doing it or if they'll get somebody else or what. But anyway, I don't know. Just I was commenting on there today. I think sometimes a lot of these YouTubers, their channel isn't really informative, and you don't really learn anything after watching it. It's just supposed to be entertaining, I guess. And best I can figure, some people think their lives are way more interesting than they really are. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I was disappointed to see, because I really enjoyed those two. They were a good team, and I always hate when a good team splits up. I don't like that. Ryan Ballard says, first year for rock climbing. Wow. I'm trying to think how they score that. So if you fall off and kill yourself, you're not going to even get the bronze, I guess. That's how it works. I just can't see that being very. Is there like a time thing where you got all right, ready, set, go, and you're climbing beside somebody else, and you got to try to beat them to the top? I don't understand how that would be an Olympic event. But then they got a lot of things that I don't understand why they're an Olympic event. Janet says she don't watch basketball. I don't either. Well, I did watch a little of March Madness, but didn't really even start watching that until they were down to about 8 teams, I think, or something. And then and again, I watch it because I like the sport of basketball. I really don't care who wins or loses. Doesn't make any difference to me. I got no dog in the hunt. Bob Sims is here. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. Jim Senecola. Good morning to you, sir, up there in Midland, Michigan. I'm going to be shipping a thing to, where is it going? Clarkston, Michigan. Is that anywhere near you, Jim? Going to be shipping one of those today. Let's see here. I think it's a timed event. Yeah. Put a clock on them, make them rush. That way they can slip and fall. I don't know. That just seems silly to me. Yeah, we're going to time you, see who can climb this rock the fastest. Yeah. Put you on the front of a Wheaties box. Good morning, David Corliss. Good to see you. I see Ted still alive and well on Facebook. And I should say Ted. Use air quotes because there is no Ted or Roy or whatever. Ryan Gidney says, hey, Dave, I think he means, do you know what kind of finish they used on 1952 rifle stocks? Not a clue. Not a clue. Jim says 90 miles south, close to where he grew up in Oxford, Michigan. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's quite a few of them in Michigan. Texas is no doubt my number one place I ship to. There's probably more Gatton CNCs just in the state of Texas than there are a lot of other states combined. Yeah, Janet said, yeah, I know, I broke your heart, didn't I? Sorry, Roy's not real. But that fat guy you see in Roy's woodworking videos doing all that work, but he has his head chopped off, that's yours truly. Yeah, and I'm real. Yeah, it still makes me mad every time I see those things. Wouldn't be, it makes me mad that I see those scam things on there anyway, knowing they're scamming people out of money. But it really makes you mad when you see what they're using to advertise, and you go, wait a minute, that's me. He stole my video clips. Yeah. And you can't sue them because you don't know who they are. You can't, it's not worth the money trying, and they're probably not in this country anyway. So there's no, they're probably in some country where they don't care about copyright laws and stuff like that, trademarks and all that kind of stuff. No, I don't think any of those woodworking books from ClickBank, the authors aren't real now. I think they're all scams. Let me tell you something. And I keep saying I'm going to do a YouTube video to talk about this, but let's just think about something for a minute. In fact, I'm probably going to edit my standard post that I put, my comment that I post to those kind of things. But let's just think about something for a minute. They're always saying, you know right away it's a scam when you see that 16,000 plans, not 16, not 1,600, 16,000 plans. All right, let's think about something for a minute. I obviously draw plans. I'm pretty fluent using SolidWorks 3D modeling software and creating mechanical drawings. Did it for a long time. But let's just say that old Ted or Roy or whoever it is that supposedly has drawn these 16,000 plans. Let's say that he's pretty good at the drawing software and he can draw a whole set of plans for one project, whole set of detailed plans for one project a day. Okay, let's just assume that he can do that. All right. So that means that if he's got 16,000 plans and they're all legit because he did them and he didn't steal them from somebody else, that means that it would have taken him 16,000 days to create those plans. And I'm sure some of them are so complicated he wouldn't have been able to get them done in one day. But for the sake of easy math, let's just say he can do one set of plans a day. So he spends 16,000 days. Now, who's going to spend 16,000 days, day after day after day after day after day, drawing up those set of plans and then turn around and put in all that work? Which, by the way, let's think about what 16,000 days is. Divide that by 365, and that's nearly 44 freaking years. 44 freaking years. And that's if you don't take a break. So who is going to spend 44 years creating 16,000 plans and then sell them for $67? It's ridiculous. But there's people that are so stupid. They're like, oh, wow, 16,000 plans. Click. Let me send him my money. So, but you see how ridiculous it is. That's why these things, I can't believe how gullible some people are. They don't stop and think. 16,000 plans. I wonder how long it took him to. Well, it probably didn't take him but a few hours of scouring the internet and stealing them from people, which is, I'm sure, what's happened. And plus, let's think now, 44 years ago, what kind of computer was he using to draw those drawings? It just ain't happening, folks. It ain't real. And it just amazes me that there are some folks. What was it? What Barnum and Bailey said? I think there's a sucker born every minute. Something like that. 44 years. Yeah, buddy. Anyhow. So an answer, yeah, back to your question, David Corliss. No, I don't think any of them are real. I think they're all a bunch of thieves. That's what I think. I think every last one of them is a thief. And I know it for sure that some of them are, because I see, like I said, I see my stolen video content used to advertise their stuff. That's why they can't convince me. When I put a comment, I've even had somebody that's posted it, like something DIY or whatever. They comment, they reply to my comment and go, well, how do you know these aren't real? How do you know it's a scam? I said, well, I know it's a scam because he stole my video content. You're showing it right now. That's me. You made it personal when you started using my stuff. So my lifetime goal now, and I don't know how much longer I'll be around, my lifetime goal is every time I see one of those on Facebook, I'm going to try to expose it as a scam. So anyhow, man, y'all get me all worked up talking about Ted. Let's see. Bill Hoffman, let's change the subject here. Bill Hoffman said he mowed yesterday, garden today, mushroom hunting early tomorrow. Might be a little late, but I will join you all. Wow, you're a busy guy, Bill Hoffman. That's good. That's good. We're going to have to, like I said, I hadn't even put mine in yet, but we're going to have to start sharing gardening pictures so we can see See how we're doing here. I'm planning on, and I'm not going to be doing, the YouTube homesteading type thing, but I'm going to be shooting videos just as an update, just so I can look back myself and go, okay, well, I planted this on this day and it didn't do worth a flip, or it did do good, or whatever. So it will help me to document what I do, because I'm terrible at writing things down. Yeah, exactly, Jim. They don't make a thing. They show all those things, and I'm sure those other guys that you see, just like the folding bench picnic table thing, the ones where you see the hands using a miter saw to put a radius on that thing, and you see the drill, and that's me. That's my shop. That's me. He just made sure he got the part where my head's cut off. So, but all those other guys that you see doing it, I'm sure they're victims just like I am, that he stole their video content from somewhere. That ain't them. They can't make nothing. So anyway, hey, Ray Wicker said, me and Bruce Wright at the Pancake House. He said, hi, everybody. Oh, hi, Bruce Wright. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you are doing well. And hope Mr. Ray's doing well. I might have missed some stuff. Yeah, Ryan saying, start doing digital plans in 76. Yeah. As I recall, I don't think there was, dang Commodore VIC 20 or Commodore 64, that didn't even come out till well after that. So, yeah. I know one thing. I wouldn't spend 44 years creating plans and then be going, okay, you can have them for $67. You can be making like 0.00002 cents per plan or something like that. But yeah, it's easy to make money though when you steal everybody else's work and you don't do any of it. But oh well, it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. Hey, Janet says hi, Ray, and hi, Bruce. Yeah, I'm trying to think, Bruce Wright. I don't know when the last time I saw him. It's been a long, long time. If I recall, the last time I saw Bruce was, let me think back what year it was. Maybe the 35th high school reunion. We were riding on that trailer doing the little parade through town, and I think Bruce was sitting in a lawn chair in his yard, if I remember correctly. Tell me if that's right, Bruce, if you're listening. That's probably the last time I saw Bruce Wright. But my coffee's getting cold. Oh, there's the timer. It's time for me to get out of here. So, I was waiting to see if I got any response from that, but I guess not. All right, we're going to get out of here. Jack just woke up. He's ready to go outside and pee on something. So we're going to get ready to get to work. Got to get to the UPS store this morning. Got to get over there before they get busy. And then come back. And it don't look like we got any chance of rain. The lady said 20%, but man, it's pretty outside. So anyway, y'all have a good hump day, and we'll see you tomorrow on tax day. Have a good one, folks.